Hey, it's Jeannie. I'm in one of the many kitchen aisles here at the Container Store, one of my favorite go-to spots for shopping for all things organization, but mostly for kitchen and bathroom. So a lot of times people don't have enough storage space in their cabinets, and I've mentioned about removing food packaging and trying to eliminate as much bulk as possible and putting them into clear, stacking, airtight containers. The other thing is, what about things that can't come out of the packaging, like tea perhaps? You get all those boxes of tea, and I noticed that a lot of fancy restaurants, that when you sit down and perhaps you want tea afterwards, they bring you a lovely tea caddy for which to choose. So the Container Store sells things like that as well. There's this really nice acrylic one, pretty presentation. If you've got kids and stuff, it's a little sharp, I must say, but it's attractive, it's big, it can be easily stacked on or put out on the counter. It's attractive enough for that. Then there is, we picked a really busy aisle. You can walk by, unless you want this tea caddy particularly. And then there's also a smaller tea caddy. I like this. It's got a lid. It's a little bit softer in the corners and stuff, and it's really nice and stackable. It also could probably fit into a drawer if you wanted to have like a little tea station with your mugs and your spoons and your honey and whatever one puts in tea. I don't drink tea, but I've seen this happen. Anyway, these are great for storage and again, stacking. Now, the other thing that I don't cook, so I don't have lots of, there's someone with me, friends who doesn't know. Cool. Anyway, there are people that have a lot of seasonings, a lot of spices, things like that. There's a lot of different ways to maximize storage in the kitchen cabinets for those. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love a spice drawer. Those are my favorite when people have a whole drawer dedicated to that, or the little islands and stuff, super cool. But for most people, they don't have the luxury of those things. So there are different things. There is the Lazy Susan option, and this one is able to have a side so you can spin it around really fast and things don't fall off, and you can put them maybe by section, salts and peppers in one, spices in another. I also like the higher one for bathroom organization too, by the way. If you have lots of products, so keep this spinning around. And also it's easy if you put it underneath the sink too, but I digress. The other thing is a flat Lazy Susan. These also really work well in the corners. It's really funny, there's a song that I cannot stand that's playing above me, so I'm trying not to be distracted by it. But anyway, these are great, and then there's ones that are double tiers and things like that. I like these in a corner where there's dark edges, you can't see the whole counter, but they also do take up space. So there are other options. This pull down one is pretty cool because you can have your spices on a high rack, maybe above, well, I guess you're not really supposed to have it above the oven and stovetop, but it can be pulled down. I wouldn't recommend this for renters because you have to drill into the cabinetry. And then the other thing is these magnetic ones. I really like these, especially for New York City people that can put it on the side of a refrigerator that's maybe near the stove and oven. Label when some of these come with labels. You can also use these for everything. You can use these at your desk and have paper clips and things like that. But these containers, I actually do my vitamins in these containers and put them on the side of the microwave so they're up with the other ones. But anyway, these are really great. You can find these in lots of different colors too. These are all metal, and I don't really actually like the metal holders, so I look for a magnetic thing to stick them on. And that's just a few ways to maximize, especially when you're in the Container Store. They can all be overwhelming, so I want to help you find the products really quickly and easily. Please comment, continue to follow Apartment Jeannie, and I will see you in the next aisle. Bye.